Hello, guys.
Hello.
Hi. We're doing two separate angles here. So
we're looking here, and then we're looking at my laptop. Her phone and my laptop here.
Yeah.
So this is just WrestleMania 39 predictions. So, we were gonna review WrestleMania 38 Part 2, but we never did. Because
right, a whole year later, for real. Like a whole
I think what is it? You said it was boring Part 2, the first half, right? The second half.
Yeah.
I didn't even watch the whole thing of the second half. I remember Vince was coming with that Pat McAfee for the Pat McAfee fight, and then that was it. That's all I saw. I didn't even see the main event. So, I mean, I don't hate.
Honestly, Pat McAfee, that's his name, right?
Yeah.
You know he's not no longer with WWE, which is sad because
WrestleMania needs him.
Yes, we need him for Mania.
Needs him.
I feel like he's a great commentator. We need him for Mania.
And just by saying that he won't be at Mania, I could just hear Michael Cole crying inside. Poor Michael Cole. And a lot of people, we'll get to the prediction soon, but I want to say this. What is it? People always talk shit about Michael Cole. Not to say the whole thing with him with WrestleMania 27, that's when a lot of people hated him. But I never hated him. It's just that with the whole thing with WrestleMania 27. So, and then him being on the commentary and being annoying, that's him because of Vince McMahon, you know? So,
like everything they say, guys, is scripted. You know this.
Right.
Don't be mad at what he says. All right.
Real. I think I saw a video saying telling a guy, "Hey, fuck you. You don't know what I do," and shit like that. I remember seeing a video like that. When Michael Cole was just telling somebody, dude, you don't know what the fuck I do and what I have to do. And I'm like, for real. You have an old man screaming in your fucking ear all the time.
For real, like, don't say this, say that. Say this instead. Don't say that line. All the other bullshit.
Oh, yeah, some superstars got in trouble because, they had to redo something on SmackDown because one of the superstars said professional wrestling.
Are you fucking serious? It is professional wrestling. What the fuck are you to call it? Dancing? Because they ain't dancing.
Maybe we should call it ballet. Something that they don't want to call it.
I just passed it to you, but it's canoeing, that's right. So yeah, I have our WrestleMania predictions all. You can't really see because the brightness of the screen.
Right. We'll talk about the matches, but let's give our predictions first.
So same. Okay, so but the first, it's not confirmed as the first match, but the first match that is confirmed for Mania for night 1 is John Cena versus Austin Theory. So we'll do that prediction first. I feel like even though it's not the first one on the list.
Yeah.
But I predict. What the fuck did I put? Hold up, let me look. Oh, I put John Cena just because, and don't boo yet. Listen to my reasoning. I say John Cena because and I know people are gonna be like, we don't need another part timer. I get that, but it's John Cena. Like he needs, in my opinion, he needs to beat Ric Flair's record. We need someone to beat it, because who the fuck, Charlotte Flair is going to, of course, beat her dad's record, but for the woman. You know what I mean? We need someone to do it for the men. And, we love Ric Flair, but he's too old. We need John Cena.
You think, I don't think Roman is even close to breaking that record. Never mind that. So, yeah, the only person I could think of is Cena. I know some people don't want Cena to have it, but he can have a cup of coffee with it, and that's it. Ric Flair did. He had a cup of coffee with the title, and then that was it. He gave it, right back to Triple H?
I think, yeah.
It was some shit like that.
Who did you pick?
I picked Austin Theory to win this match. Because I think Austin Theory is awesome. And he's good on the bike. I think he's really good on the bike.
Austin Theory, in my opinion, Austin Theory, I wouldn't be mad at all if he wins this match. Would not be mad at all. I don't care who wins, but I feel like Cena should win, in my opinion. But like I said, I'm not gonna be mad if he retains. I'm not gonna be mad if Cena wins. But I do know if Cena wins, people are gonna be pissed because once again, we don't want another part timer being a championship, and I totally get that, totally. But at the same time, like I said, I feel like we need John Cena to beat Ric Flair's championship ring.
I haven't seen the whole live video of it yet, but just Alex and Good Mike Brook did a collab together talking about a few years ago. If this was the other John Cena staying all the time and beating people, then I would complain about it. I would too, because that's how you know Austin Theory is going to lose.
Like 2015, 2016, like John Cena.
Yeah, but now he's barely in the company, so there you go. And it's true what Good Mike Brook said. Good Mike Brook said that when John Cena's gone, people will feel John Cena, like they will miss John Cena, which I already knew anyways. I've been knowing that. Because I've been saying too, like, guys, once he leaves, you guys are going to cry and be like, oh, I want Cena back. And there you go. I've been knowing that take forever. So that's just how wrestling fans are. They get tired of you. Then when they're absent, people are like, holy shit. That's why when Roman Reigns at the Mania.
Oh yeah, when he announced that he had cancer and all that other stuff.
That too, but I'm talking about like after this Mania.
Oh, okay.
I feel like obviously I predicted him to win because of other stuff, but I'm looking at it now. Most likely he will lose because there's already rumors of him like taking a break after Mania, which he should. But if he comes back, he might come back as a babyface. I could be wrong because the Hawk Girls find it.
Supposedly too, he's not scheduled for Money in the Bank, Roman. So I seen it on Instagram, so I don't know if it's true, but supposedly he's not scheduled for Money in the Bank. Who knows? We'll see.
He's definitely going to come at SummerSlam though.
For sure. I don't think he's going to miss SummerSlam. Who's going to miss SummerSlam? I'm not going to miss SummerSlam.
I think he's going to fight Seth Rollins. I could be wrong.
But speaking of Roman Reigns...
Could fight Cody again.
Oh, yeah, that too. Supposedly it's going to be Cody and Randy, but we'll get more into that.
That'd be nice.
We'll get more into that in a little bit. So right now, speaking of Roman Reigns, we're going to do our predictions for the Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes match. My opinion...
Since we just talked about it.
Yeah, my opinion, Cody Rhodes should win. And I feel like I've seen some people like on WWE's comments on their Instagrams talking about, oh, Roman should win. Here's my opinion. I feel like Cody should win because, yeah, he had the Mania last year. He won, but it wasn't for the title. For a title. And this is his second year back in WWE. And I feel like, honestly, he deserves the title. I feel like he should, he's worked hard to get to the title ring. And, he is fighting the big dog. He is fighting the big dude in the company right now. So, therefore, I feel like he's going to do it. And if I have 3 ways this match can go. Literally 3 ways. Either the Usos and Solo come in and fuck it up. Literally fuck it up and Roman wins. The second one is Sammy and Kevin come down and help Cody and Cody wins it. The third one is Randy Orton just pops out of fucking nowhere. And it can either go both ways if Randy comes out. Literally. He could be there to help Cody. He could be there to help Roman. In any type of way.
Either way, it will end awesomely.
If Randy does pop out for that match, I feel like some people will be mad because he ruined a great Mania match. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's Randy Orton, and we haven't seen them in forever because of a back injury. So to see him back at Mania, I know people are going to be happy. They're going to be excited.
And Randy Orton as a bad guy is just better in my opinion. I like him as a babyface, but he's meant to be a bad guy. He plays it so well. He plays it so good. Now, if he can be a tweener, basically. I know a lot of people don't like tweeners, but Austin was like that.
Yeah, so, for a little bit at least, yeah.
So, because I know people are not going to boo Randy. People love him so much. He's memed already, like Cena. No one's not going to boo him. So, with Roman, I picked Roman. Mainly because I know how WWE is when they be like, oh, he should win 1,000 days and shit like that. Look, my decision, I would have dropped that title a long time ago for him. He should have walked into WrestleMania with one title, and maybe Sammy would have walked in with one title to fight maybe Kevin Owens and the Usos. The Usos can start fighting each other and be like, oh, I'm going to win that championship. No, I'm going to win that championship. Stuff like that. Something new, Something new, but at the same time, something familiar, because we have seen stuff like that before.
And speaking of Randy, like I said about the SummerSlam, a lot of people are saying that it could be Cody and Randy for SummerSlam, and I feel like that should be a match. If Randy does come back, that should definitely be a match.
That should be a main event.
For real, that should be the main event at SummerSlam if that was to happen, in my opinion, because we haven't seen them fight since the fucking Ruthless Aggression era, since before he left, I feel like. Since before Cody left.
What was that era when WrestleMania 26 was at?
PG? Beginning of PG?
Some people might say PG, but I don't want to think about PG. I think it was, I feel like PG was after WrestleMania 26. I just feel that way. Not to say it wasn't there at WrestleMania 25. I mean, look at the main event for WrestleMania 25. That was supposed to be a street fight match, but made it a regular match. Oh, if Triple H gets disqualified, he will lose the championship. The fuck is that crap? Hey, Randy Orton kisses Triple H's wife. Oh, this match should be a street fight or a Hell in a Cell match. No, normal match. That's what killed that match.
I feel like that they do a lot of good matches at Mania that they tend to fuck up. Like throughout the years, there's always that certain match at Mania that they fuck up that could have been better.
WrestleMania 35 with Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns. No one did not care for it. I predicted it since day one. Roman Reigns is going to kick out of the F5. That big moment, but no one's not going to care. Happened. No one gave a shit. No one gave a shit. You know, and there's people out there that still don't give a shit about Roman because it's already too little too late for them. And I don't blame them, but at the same time, I don't disagree with them either because I'm just like, sometimes I look at Roman and I'm like, how come I feel like you could be so much better? Not to say you're not bad, it's just that you're not Austin or Rock level. I think that's why The Rock is not coming. And that's another thing too. If The Rock comes back and interferes with that match, with Cody and Roman, and then fucks Roman over. So leading to WrestleMania 40, which I kind of ish predicted, but it was a different way, because we could have had Rock versus Roman at Mania, which did not happen. So,
true.
Of this year, basically.
My opinion about Roman right now is I'm loving Roman right now. In all honesty, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I have not been keeping up with Raw or SmackDown. Like, I haven't watched it, but I've been keeping up with it on Instagram online. But yeah, how I feel about Roman right now is I feel like he's doing great. What him and Paul Heyman are doing together, I feel like is gold right now. And plus with the Usos, plus with Solo, but with what's happening, like now Jay leaving basically, and just like it's like a weird vibe. Not like, you know, it's weird tension because it's like, oh, what is he doing? What is he doing? Can I trust him? Who can I trust anymore in this group? Right. So right now I feel like that's what Roman's kind of feeling at the moment, you know, storyline wise, because yeah. And in all honesty, I feel like I've never thought they would ever pair Heyman with Roman. It's WWE, of course you see it. But me personally, I just thought they would never do it because of how big the Samoan family is. And how they feel, like, you know how big, like, I look at them like they don't need a manager to be big. Because look at The Rock. Yeah. Look at the fucking Rock. Look at his dad. I mean, I know, didn't his dad have a manager, like, back then?
I don't know. I can't remember. But I feel like, what is it? The reason I felt like you said that, because it was more, like, I don't know. Because WWE wanted Roman to be like Cena 2.0 so
yeah,
bad.
In the beginning, yeah.
And they wanted, and the thing is, that's why, in my opinion, he's not as good as he should be, because all those years you tried to make him into a Cena 2.0, you could have just made him heel. Imagine he was heel after he left the Shield, since day one. That right there would have been a long-term storytelling, and then people would have been like, this motherfucker cannot lose. You know how long he would not be losing, and then he gets the championship, and then still not lose? And then right now, that would be hype. That would have been hype right now. I would have been like, I want to see Roman lose. But right now, I feel like I don't care if Roman loses or not. If he loses, okay. If he wins, well, he probably will lose at SummerSlam or before Money in the Bank.
And what happened last night at Monday Night Raw, what I saw on Instagram, is that what pissed me off, by the way, because I felt like he should have kept his undefeated streak, that's just me, Solo. So they made him lose to Cody Rhodes. He's no longer undefeated. Okay. Which got me pissed, because this dude, you could have made him,
probably the next Umaga. Probably. I said probably.
But you could, the way they did with Undertaker with Mania, and like, even Ronda Rousey was undefeated for a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, you could have done that with Solo and have somebody, like, actually build a storyline there. Like, yeah, there is a storyline between them, but them personally, there isn't a storyline. And I feel like that them fighting each other storyline-wise would have been great. Yeah. Him and Cody and Solo. So I feel like that's when it could have been big and do a match to where, you know. But they did on Monday Night Raw, and
I feel like if this was back in the Ruthless Aggression era, Attitude era, each opponent would have their own respective opponents. Like, Sammy would fight. Okay, he would have had his chance with Roman at Elimination Chamber, but now he doesn't have it. Now he would fight Jay, and then Kevin Owens can fight Jimmy, basically, and maybe Cody in one WrestleMania night can fight Sqawn, and then Roman Reigns the next night or something like that. Just because things are happening. I don't know. I just feel like either the Ruthless Aggression era or the Attitude era, they would have done that. You know, because to let them to make each superstar get their own highlight, basically. That's how I would have felt like. Because I would have trusted these superstars enough to have their own matches. but I feel like WWE doesn't trust them right. At least not right now, which I get. Because you need tag teams and you need other people to be together. I get it. But if you look at a superstar and be like, that superstar has to be a single superstar eventually, then you need to let them test the waters alone a bit. Which did happen with Jimmy when Jay was injured. And a lot of people did.
And right now, supposedly, they want to do that with Jay. Supposedly, they might do that with Jay. Let's hope. Because honestly, I wouldn't mind seeing the Usos separate for a bit. Who wanted not to bring them up because they're no longer part of WWE. Thank God. I mean, I loved them growing up because they in honesty, they were kind of part of the women's evolution. Not a lot of people want to respect that, but they really were in the beginning. Yeah. But the Bellas, they did their own thing for a bit, and I feel like they should do that with them. Because I feel like them two separately, they can't even have you can even do what the fuck you did with the Hardys. Brother versus brother. It's right there!
For real. So, let's talk about the
next match. So, the next match we have on here is Asuka versus Charlotte Flair. My prediction...
There's no Charlotte. Asuka versus Bianca, remember?
Oh, yeah, Charlotte, sorry.
That's your prediction.
Yeah, I know, I'm looking at,
your predictions.
Yeah, it's Asuka versus Bianca. Thank you for reminding me, I'm high. Yeah. As y'all seen, I was smoking.
Alright, first, before we talk about the match, let's talk about the fucking booking of hype with this match.
I haven't seen any
Asuka
videos.
And Bianca. The hype has been shit.
I believe it.
It is crap. It's complete crap. I have never, the women's division has never been so bad. I have never seen the women's division like this in my life.
No, a lot of people are saying that the women's division this year sucks. And they have great people. It's just the way the storyline is and what they're doing with them is, what the fuck? And I feel like, honestly, they need... I don't fucking know. They need someone. I feel like WWE needs to hire a fan that knows wrestling. I'm not gonna lie, sign me the fuck up. Because I feel like someone who knows, who's grown up, has watched this company forever, and can build a storyline better than the actual company.
You know what we need? We need a Beth Phoenix, a Lita, or Trish Stratus to rate one of these women storylines.
For real, have one of them produce a match.
Why you guys cannot hire none of these women? Because all your writers are mostly men that write for Hollywood anyways, right? And some of them don't know about wrestling. So what the fuck? Might as well get some wrestlers that actually know about wrestling. And look, if Lita, Beth, and Trish don't want to be on the road, fine. Fine. Because I can understand that. A lot of people might be like, oh, they won't be on the road. They have kids and families and shit like that. Look, I understand that. I do. Because being on the road, 24/7, not seeing nobody, I get that. But you have to see it also in a company perspective. If they're not going to do it, who will? To be honest. Stephanie McMahon? No. I'm sorry. No. Stephanie, look, I got nothing against Stephanie McMahon or anything like that. But she's basically, when the women's revolution happened, it's almost like, yeah, I made all of that. And I'm like, no, you had help. Don't say that, oh, I thought about this. I made all of this. This idea came from me and nobody else. It's like, no, he didn't. No, he fucking didn't. I'm sorry, no, he didn't. Triple H had those girls in NXT. He brought them over. You didn't. He saw those women, and he saw Ric Flair's daughter, and he was like, bring them in.
He saw their potential.
Yes.
And he was like, let's get it.
That's it. Is that what you... I don't know. If Stephanie McMahon could do that, then I'll be like, all right, fine. Then everything I said here was probably bullshit. But if she doesn't do that, then... Lon, you've been in the company forever. Lon, I don't know why you don't learn now, at least. She probably learned all the other stuff from Daddy, but didn't learn the other stuff from her husband when it comes to wrestling. And I'm not talking about in bed wise or anything like that, how people are on the internet. But I'm talking about literally professional wise, basically. Of like, hey, Steph, we're going to have these future women out here. We have to teach them all of this shit. Literally. Because Vince is not going to be here for that long. And we're not going to be here for that long either. Because eventually our kids, which are girls also, and Shane's boys would take this company too. I remember making a video saying that eventually Shane, Stephanie, and Triple H, they'll be all gone. And that would truly be an end of an era for the company. Because no one doesn't know what's going to happen to it. Even if
like,
it is
we
so.
don't even, like, and plus, like, I honestly feel like they should keep the company, like, in the family until their kids are old enough to understand and be like, hey, like, it's your guys' decision if you want to run this, but if you don't want to, then we can sell it.
Yeah. All I see is that when WWE gets sold, this is the future of the McMahon family. Oh, hi, here, yeah, we used to own the business. We're the family. We still just saying a cup of coffee and hi and bye. Now I'm leaving. That's it. That's all they are all going to be. That's all they're going to be in the future. Hi, cup of coffee and leave. They're not even going to be part of the writing team. You know how bad that is? That's bad. That's really bad. That means the people that own WWE soon are going to take over it and literally devour it and not understand what it is. Instead, if they're getting people that do understand it and keep them there, obviously.
But getting into the match, getting into our opinions.
I know, that's just a lot of stuff with this whole women match. With this women match with Asuka and Bianca, because nothing's happening with the women's wrestling right now. That's why I went on a tangent with it.
Okay.
But I want Asuka to win.
Yeah, so my opinion, I want Asuka to win. And for that, I have a lot of reasonings behind on why, on my thing. So my reasoning for Asuka is, so basically she had that match with Charlotte Flair at Mania. It was for the title. She didn't win it. Whatever. And then she fought Rhea Ripley in last Mania. The one for COVID that, like, was dead. She fought Rhea Ripley.
Yeah.
And I think it was for the title as well.
Yeah.
And she lost.
Charlotte won. Charlotte beat Rhea Ripley in WrestleMania 36.
Yeah.
And then, when she beat Asuka, that part was crazy too, because when Asuka lost, I was expecting her to turn heel. That would have been a perfect time, but then she hugged her and all that, and it kind of ruined her, in my opinion. That's just me.
I swear, Rhea Ripley and Asuka fought at Mania. Am I tripping? Am I high? Am I that high?
Rhea Ripley and Asuka fighting at Mania. Did that really happen?
Am I high or am I tripping? I think I'm high.
Look.
I don't think that happened.
If that did happen, that's a shame that we don't know.
That's a shame that I don't remember.
Because I'll be honest right now. The WrestleMania 30s have not been memorable. They haven't been memorable. WrestleMania 30 was good. WrestleMania 31 was fine. WrestleMania 32... WrestleMania 37, they fought. I knew I wasn't tripping. Okay. It was a guilty pleasure and all that. It's just that right now, the WrestleMania 30s, when you look at it, they're not... When you look back at WrestleMania 20s and the WrestleMania 10s and even the WrestleMania the beginnings, they all have moments and you'd be like, okay, I could go back and probably watch a whole bunch of WrestleManias here. When you look at WrestleMania the 30s, you'd be like, I could basically skip all the WrestleMania 30s. And it's almost done. We're about to hit the WrestleMania 40s soon. It's literally done.
But yeah, my reasoning on Asuka to win is because she had that match with Charlotte Flair at Mania for the title. She lost. I'm pretty sure Rhea Ripley won the last Mania. If I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure Rhea Ripley won. So I feel like this Mania, she should go out with a bang and win. I feel like she's never had a Mania moment. I don't recall Asuka having a WrestleMania moment.
So someone says that if Charlotte wins,
I wouldn't mind if she wins
with the Rhea match. A lot of people say that then that means Vince is more back in creative, and I'm like, that will probably confirm a lot of shit.
Yeah, but that doesn't necessarily mean Vince because she is a Triple H girl. Like
she is,
but
they're both Triple H girls too. That's the thing.
I mean, at the same time, it's like, he's head of all that, but it's not just him. It's also Sqawn. It's also,
I know. But
so they all have, like, kind of...
You would kill Ripley's really hype if you just beat her at Mania. That's
why... No, they can't kill Ripley's hype.
Yeah, exactly. What is it? So I'm going for Ripley. We all done with the whole Asuka and Bianca, right? We're done with that one. Right?
Oh, yeah, because, we just went to Asuka. We picked Asuka. I wouldn't mind if Bianca wins, though. Like I said, a lot of these matches, I really don't care who wins, but Asuka. And this one, Asuka needs to win. But, yeah, moving on. So next, actually, we do have Charlotte and Rhea Ripley. I picked Charlotte Flair just because it's WWE, and,
I'm going to pick Rhea, obviously. I'm always going to,
So that's just our opinions on that. So the next would be Brock Lesnar versus Amos.
Oh, wait. Before we get to that match, Rhea should squash the shit out of Charlotte. Now, if that doesn't happen, that's
she's
fine.
hot right now.
She is.
Strike when it's hot. Everybody loves Rhea Ripley right now. Her and Dominic right now are gold. They are everybody. Look, well, most people are looking at them as like the new China and Eddie.
I know a lot of people don't like Dominic. There's a lot of people don't like Dominic. Hey, but you probably like him now since Rey Mysterio beat the shit out of him.
I know the crowd was like, yeah. I personally was just like,
I guarantee you, a lot of people would have saw that and be like, you know what? All right, I'll watch this match.
Yeah, because it's a full circle moment. Like,
exactly.
I know, like, because the people that were like, I'll watch this, watched it back then for a fact, because it was everywhere, literally everywhere.
Oh man, so.
But yeah, Brock versus Omos.
Brock.
You want to go first?
You should go.
Okay, so I have two opinions on this. This can either go one or two ways, knowing WWE. So these guys are both big powerhouses. They're big ass dudes. Even though I'm high. What's his name?
Brock Omos.
No, Omos. There we go. Even though he's huge, they're both, like I said, they're both powerhouses and all this other stuff. So I feel like it could either be a lackluster match or it could be Godzilla versus
King Kong,
if you know what I mean.
Right.
So I hope it's Godzilla versus King Kong because if it's a lackluster match and ends in a fucking DQ or in some other bullshit,
and it should be short. It should not be 5 minutes.
Yeah.
3 minutes. 3 minutes tops. That's just me. 4 minutes. I don't know.
You feel like it's gonna be that quick?
It should be quick. Look, come on, it's Brock Lesnar. Does he have quick matches?
I feel knowing Brock, he's just gonna get in the ring at 5 done. At 5 done. That's why I put Brock Lesnar because, bro.
And they haven't pushed Omos in a while, which I do like Omos. It's just they did.
Yeah, he's a great wrestler. He's really.
He hasn't been pushed and all that. He's probably been pushing house shows and all that stuff. But I feel like Bobby will probably come in too. Bobby has to come eventually around this stuff. Most likely. So I feel like this is like a setup with this whole thing of like, yeah, you're going to fight Omos. Then you're actually going to fight Bobby Lashley. Then it's Brock Lesnar versus Bobby Lashley. I mean, I wouldn't mind that. If they're doing that just to be like, ha, you thought, then I would be like, okay, you got us. You literally did got us.
I'm surprised they didn't make it a triple threat.
Yeah. I mean, it could have been a fatal four with Bray Wyatt. A lot of people mentioned that. But I'm like, Bray Wyatt
supposedly he's injured. I don't know how the fuck. If anyone knows, let me know.
I'm sorry. I mean, look, I love The Fiend. I loved everything with Bray and shit like that. But I think he needs to go.
I feel like he just, like, every time he comes back and rebrands himself, they find a way to fuck it up. And honestly, I feel like he just needs to put his foot down and be like, I'm gonna rebrand myself one more fucking time. And if you guys don't get me the way I want to do things, then maybe I shouldn't fucking be here. Because I feel like...
I mean, supposedly they're all giving him it. I think that's the problem.
Really?
Really? Yeah.
So then maybe creative needs to step up and do something.
Because I'm hearing that and I'm like, oh, okay, so he's the bad one, not the
So then...
So what's going on?
So if...
Oh, man.
The world may never know.
Thank you. The world may never know. Good. I guess we gotta wait then.
We just had to wait till the WrestleMania documentary comes out or something happens. Like, for real. So yeah. Oh. But yeah, I feel like that match he feels like it's gonna be quick. It's WWE, so mine it's probably gonna be a quick match.
Yeah.
So okay, so moving on. Next.
If it's 5 minutes, fine, but it should not be more than 5 minutes.
I feel like it's Mania. At least do like 15 minutes.
Yeah. I mean, to me, it should have opened the show, but since we know John Cena and Austin Theory opened the show, then most likely they're going to open night 2. So
probably, yeah.
I think they will open night 2. So
I feel like Brock Lesnar though would just want to get it done and over with on night 1.
For real.
Like knowing Brock, he's probably just like, yeah, I just want to get my money and go.
Yeah, most likely. Be like, I'm not waiting for night 2. I want it now.
Yeah.
I want to like get it over with.
Okay, so the next match is Seth Rollins versus Logan Paul. I'm only watching this because of Seth Rollins.
I put, as in my predictions, I put Logan Paul. As of everything I've said about him, I literally said Logan Paul. Why? Because in WrestleMania, there's been a streak in WrestleMania, and no one hasn't noticed. It's called a celebrity streak. No celebrities have lost at WrestleMania. What's Logan Paul? A somewhat celebrity, right? So he's going to win. Sorry. That's just the way it is.
I didn't put Logan Paul for the simple fact that he can kiss my ass.
Yes. Yeah.
No, okay, what he's doing right now, like, I'm not gonna lie to you, he's athletic as fuck. He can do it. He can actually keep up in the ring. I'm not gonna fucking lie. He could actually keep up, and he surprised me at Mania. He surprised me at the Rumble. I'm not gonna fucking lie. He's actually really good.
I'm not gonna. Look, I won't say he didn't surprise me a few times, but you know what? If he can do it, I'm gonna do it.
But I feel like he doesn't need a Mania win right now. He doesn't deserve a Mania win right now. That's just me.
Originally this was supposed to be Logan Paul versus John Cena.
Oh,
and if he won, I would be pissed. I'm actually happy he's fighting Seth Rollins than John Cena, in my opinion. That's just me.
Yeah. I'm happy Austin. Okay, I'm liking. Don't mean to talk about this match again, but I'm actually liking what John Cena and Austin Theory are having right now because it's him looking in the mirror.
Yeah,
it's literally his younger self.
Yeah,
like it's funny. It's like a Spider-Man moment.
It really is.
But yeah, I just hope Seth Rollins wins. Fuck Logan Paul.
If Seth Rollins wins, I'll be happy. I just predicted Logan Paul because.
If you pay attention, we know. We may be high, but we know. We peep shit.
So, hey, if somehow this match steals the show, because I really want... What's the next match?
Actually, it is Austin Theory and John Cena, which is funny.
Oh, that's the next match we're talking about? That's funny. But I was going to say the triple threat match. I want that. We're going to talk about it later. But that match, I want that to steal the show. But if Seth Rollins and Logan Paul steals the show, I won't be pissed.
I feel like because Logan Paul, he's like, for what he did at the Rumble, I feel like, and plus against Seth Rollins, and like just their chemistry right now, I feel like they could. If they really want it, especially Logan Paul, if he really wants a big Mania moment, I feel like he could put it off. Because Seth Rollins, he's a showstopper. Seth Rollins reminds me of Shawn Michaels in so many ways, and it's so funny, but not like superstar Shawn Michaels, but like the way he kind of acts and the way he I don't know, I just feel like they have like the same wrestle vibe, in my opinion. But yeah, so Austin Theory and John Cena. Like I said, I feel like we did talk about this.
Yeah, we did talk about this. We could just fast forward through it. We already said Austin Theory, so I mean,
I know I picked Cena.
Yeah, you pick Cena and I pick Austin Theory. So.
Okay, so yeah. So next is the fucking... It's not for the tag titles. I thought it was, but I guess it's not. I don't fucking know. Unless it is now, because, we're like, 5 days away from Mania? 6 days away? But yeah, it's Becky Lynch, Trish Stratus, and Lita versus Damage Control. Me, of course, we already know. It's obvious who's gonna win here. Fucking obvious.
Damage Control. I won't be surprised if they do win, to be honest.
Honestly...
I mean, everyone's going gaga over Bayley right now, so I won't be surprised.
Okay, I am not gonna lie to y'all. I've always had secretly a gay ass crush with Bayley because she's just fine as fuck. Like, I'm not gonna lie, and Sasha, but Mercedes, I should say, Mercedes Moné. But yeah, who did I pick? Oh yeah, wait, who did I pick? Oh, I picked Becky, Lita, and Trish just because it's WWE and it just seems predictable.
Yeah.
But I know, knowing these women, I already know they're gonna put on a show. But in my opinion, I feel like Becky's gonna do most of the work, and Lita, because Lita can still wrestle. I just feel like Trish can. I can't talk, but Trish can still wrestle. I just feel like they're not gonna really use her in the match as they would Lita or Becky.
They're just using. I feel like they're using Trish more just to sell tickets.
That's really it. And if she does wrestle, great. I would love to see Trish wrestle, but I feel like she would, but like not as much as Lita or Becky will.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's my opinion on it. Next match is it's a Hell in a Cell match, and we're gonna have the Demon Finn Balor come out. We haven't seen the Demon in fucking forever. I feel like. But Edge versus Finn Balor in a Hell in a Cell, and I feel like they're gonna kick some.
It has been announced that the Hell in a Cell they're going to use is not going to be red. So, I mean, I don't care if the Hell in a Cell was going to be red or not, but they just said it was not going to be red. I mean, if you are going to bring the demon out, might as well make it red.
For real. For real.
If you are going to do that. Me, I don't care about the demon that much anymore. I know some people do, but I'm just like,
I feel
it's
like
the same thing with Bray Wyatt. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah. I feel like, well, right now, since he's in the Judgment Day and stuff like that, they haven't, like, nobody has gotten, like, that side out. So I hope, like, when he comes out, the Judgment Days, like, comes out with him, at least for his entrance.
Yeah.
And whatever. So that would look pretty dope, like, them standing with the demon.
Yeah.
I feel like that would look
He was just purple.
Ooh, like purple flames, like it's a different type of demon instead of the red. Oh, that would look fucking dope. But during WWE, they probably won't do that.
I've seen concepts of people doing it in the wrestling game, and I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool.
But I picked Finn Balor just because he is gonna be the demon self. But if Edge wins, I would be so fucking happy. I don't care who wins in this match, but I feel like
it should be Finn.
I picked Finn. You picked.
I picked Finn also.
Yeah.
So if Edge wins, then that's fine. That just tells me he's gonna keep fighting. So, because I know Edge is not he wants to. I know he's not gonna be here for that long, and I'm like.
For real.
Everyone that I'm growing up with is leaving. I didn't start. That really didn't sink in with me until Batista left. I'm like, damn it.
No, that didn't sunk in with me until Cena left. I was like, damn, the ruthless aggression era is really gone. But, like, the only one that was there, like when Cena left, it was Randy. You know, we had Matt, Jeff still.
Randy's the only one.
And now, he's injured.
You could say Ray too, but Ray's about to leave soon.
Yeah, Ray's retiring after Mania. He's going into the Hall of Fame, actually. Yeah. Congrats, by the way. So next we have on the list is a triple threat match between Gunther, Drew McIntyre, and Sheamus. Mind you, okay, before this whole thing, honestly, when they were doing the hype to this match, before they confirmed it was a triple threat, I told him, watch it be a triple threat. And look at just by seeing the fucking, what is that?
Just by what is it? Seeing what could happen.
Yeah, basically.
What was gonna happen? What is it? I was gonna say something. Oh, I never did watch because I know a lot of people. Even my friend was telling me, "Yo, Sheamus versus Gunther, basically, was a great match at was it Clash at the Castle." I haven't watched that pay-per-view yet, but a lot of people say it's fucking good. Like it's probably one of the best pay-per-views of this year, right? Last year. Sorry. Fuck yeah. And they probably could have SummerSlam there or WrestleMania.
True. I put Drew McIntyre just because I like Drew McIntyre.
Who did I put? What was that match?
Oh, you put Gunther.
Oh, Gunther. Yep. Yeah, he's gonna win. He should win.
Honestly, I feel like he will retain. Not gonna lie. He is an excellent wrestler, and seeing him wrestle in NXT UK was just amazing. Like, I just love watching NXT UK, and I love wrestling in general. And what they do in the UK, I really respect what they do, especially in Japan.
Yeah.
Like, don't even get me started on wrestling, in different countries, because I respect them the most. Like, especially even out here, I respect wrestling, but, everything, just, especially, I can't talk, but especially in Mexico, they will really fight on, wood. Like, straight wood.
On the floor.
Concrete.
Not stacked up. On the floor, basically. But, what is it? I was thinking Gunther and Austin Theory. I'm looking at them, and everyone knows it's okay, Austin Theory is the future, basically, right? But everyone's looking at Gunther. I was like, no, he's definitely here to stay. He's definitely that guy. And sooner or later, these guys are going to cross paths and going to fight soon. I mean, not soon, because it's still too early, but wait until they become, hype. Once we be like, oh, wouldn't it be cool if these two guys fight? Then we will see it. Yeah,
because he's facing two veterans.
Yeah.
He really is. Drew McIntyre has been in the company for so long, along with Sheamus. Mm-hmm. So he's not he's proven himself already, but this is at Mania, so he really has to step up to the plate.
The more I look at it now, I think WWE is going to be fine after Roman, because you have Gunther, you have Austin Theory. Who else? You have obviously, you still have Seth Rollins and who else? Drew McIntyre. And also, who else? I mean, if Big E comes back. So you have that one too. But if Big E does come back, he should really come back as a heel. Like, be happy with the New Day and then all of a sudden just attack him. He has to come back as a heel. Please let him come back as a heel. Like,
I feel like he should have his, yeah. I feel like because we've seen the New Day for so many years. Like, nothing to, like, I love them as a tag team, don't get me wrong, but I kind of miss Kofi as a single. I kind of miss Big E as a single. But I feel like we've never really seen Xavier Woods as a single person, in my opinion. I've never seen him as a solo in WWE. I know he probably was when he was at NXT, but I don't know.
I'll just say this. If Big E comes back and he doesn't turn heel, then that just tells me WWE is not going to do nothing with him. They're not going to do nothing.
Yeah, I just hope they don't bring him back for nothing. Because if that's the case, just let him go. Let him do what...
For real.
Just let him
go.
Literally.
Let him go.
Let him do what he wants to do in life.
Literally. Because when he had that WWE Championship, it was just unmemorable. Literally. I don't remember he had a championship. Until when people tell me, I'll be like, oh yeah, he did. Till he got injured.
Wasn't it like, didn't he only have it for like 4 months, something?
I don't know. I think something like that.
Okay, moving on. Next match is the Usos versus Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. I picked the Usos just because...
Damn, you picked the Usos?
Yeah.
Damn.
No.
You're killing Sammy.
No, I love Sammy and Kevin. Don't get me wrong. I love Sammy and Kevin. I do. I love them as a tag team. Like, I was so happy when they hugged. I was, like, when I wish I saw it on TV that night. I saw it on YouTube and I was like, no. But, I just because knowing fucking WWE and knowing what they're gonna do, probably what they, this match, depending on the winner of this match, reflects on Cody and Roman Reigns. And I'm saying that because I feel like they won't have the Usos win if Roman
loses.
Yeah.
I've thought about that too. They'd be like, oh, we don't want two to lose at the same time, you know? But at the same time, I think the Bloodline should fall at Mania.
Yeah, like, I feel like that's what they're gonna do. I feel like that's what WWE's plan is, what they're doing storyline-wise.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what they're going to do. They're going to make the Usos end up losing their titles. Roman's probably going to lose. But if the Usos do win, that, like I said, that's going to reflect the Cody and Roman match.
Yeah. And hopefully WrestleMania 39 doesn't get the number 9 curse. Meaning, WrestleMania 9 wasn't that good. WrestleMania 19 was amazing, but the buy rate wasn't that good, so that's why they never went back to that stadium, which is sad because that stadium was beautiful. 29 was shit. Had good matches, but it was shit. Now we're in 39. Number 9 for WrestleMania has not been really good. The only good WrestleMania was actually 19. Hopefully 39 is great, but 19 had a good build-up, good stuff, and everything like that, and 39 is not doing that. Being like, what is it? It's being like 29. Oh, it's sad.
That's crazy.
Right?
When WrestleMania 49 comes, I'm going to be in my 30s. Or going into my 30s. Like, not even. I'm going to be 33. No, I don't want to do that. Okay, so next, well, this match is not confirmed because because Bray Wyatt is injured.
Oh, yeah.
So we're just gonna scratch that. But the last match I have on here is Dominic Mysterio versus Rey Mysterio. I go with Dominic.
Me too.
Definitely go with Dominic.
Oh, by the way, going back to that Sammy, and Kevin Owens versus the Usos, I forgot to mention this. This match needs to be TLC. I don't know why it's not a TLC match. Yeah. Why is it not a TLC match?
Tornado Tag TLC.
Yes. That's why I would have loved... If that would have happened, this would have been the main event.
Book us! Yo!
Come on! It still could happen at Mania. It could be like announced. Be like, oh yeah, this match will be a TLC match.
Yo, if they announce something, we did it. We did.
I want. Look, that's a missed opportunity. How long we haven't seen a TLC match tag team at Mania? And it's going to be with the Usos versus Sammy and... Oh, come on!
They're probably going to be like, these guys would kill each other.
Come on! Like, when you tell me the Usos versus Sammy and Kevin Owens in a TLC match for the tag titles, that tells me money and that tells me main event. Alright? I don't know what night, but that tells me right there. You still have an opportunity to do it, WWE. You still have the opportunity to do it. If you don't do it, that'd be shameful. Because this match needs a stipulation. It does. It needs a stipulation. After everything that Sammy and Jey Uso have went with each other, it has to be a stipulation. Why isn't there? I don't know. I do not know why. Well, we do have one more week left, right? Friday until Mania, so maybe they might announce it there, or a match will be TLC. Oh man, I don't know. I would love it.
I don't know. I'm about to look up the match and see if it does have a stipulation, because you never know. They always change shit.
They do. It has to have a stipulation. You guys are good. I don't know. You guys tell me. Should that have a stipulation?
It's the undisputed WWE Tag Team titles. That's it.
That's it?
That's just it.
Come on, man. Do something better. You know? Something that...
It's just for the tag titles.
The thing is, if you told me that for Mania, I would have been like, I want my ticket. I want to see that shit live. Literally, I want to see that shit live. But... Whatever. But that's it. That's all. Predictions and all that. It wasn't in order. So, what main event do you want for night one?
Main event? I feel like they probably have a women's match main event night one. And I feel like it probably, I hope.
That'd be crazy though. Like,
I feel like they give night one to Charlotte. So therefore it'd be Charlotte versus Rhea Ripley.
Oh, that'd be crazy though. Imagine they have the main event with Rhea Ripley and Charlotte with the title, and then Rhea just 1, 2, 3 ends night one like that.
Yo,
I would love it. I would love it, but at the same time, I'd be like, damn, that was quick.
Damn, y'all really didn't give them time.
But I wouldn't mind it still because it made Rhea Ripley like a badass, and if she's supposed to fight men in the future, right?
Oh, yeah, she did an interview saying that she wouldn't mind fighting Gunther for the IC champion.
And he's supposed to lose it eventually because they have plans for him to win the Money in the Bank.
Ooh, he should.
Because in Money in the Bank, it's in his hometown, I think.
It's in the UK?
Yeah, it's in the UK. So they might just do that. So, for me for night one, yeah, why not? Charlotte Flair and Rhea. If not, then most likely, what would they have it for night? What would be the other one? The only thing I could think of is Sammy and the Usos.
For night two?
Yeah, no, for night one.
Oh,
any other matches.
I said Charlotte and Rhea Ripley.
I know, but if there was any other matches besides that, like if they don't put that one as last.
Oh, no, not really.
Right? There's no other.
Yeah.
Besides Usos and Charlotte and Ripley. All right, so main event for night two obviously is Roman versus Cody Rhodes. That would be obviously night two main event.
If they put it on night one, I'm gonna be like, damn, y'all really want to get it over.
Someone in the back is probably pissed off of how the ending is going to be. Maybe that's why.
I wouldn't be surprised if Roman would be pissed off. I wouldn't be surprised if Cody would be pissed. Like, you're not gonna make me main event night two. Like, that's the last night. Like, I'd be expected to close the show completely.
Yeah, that is true. And the show with confetti. We haven't seen confetti in a long time since WrestleMania 30 with Daniel Bryan.
Oh, like a lot. Well, because that was a big match. That's why.
It was a big moment for him, but. We usually get confetti at Mania every time someone wins a championship. But I don't think we need a confetti here because it's not really
probably give him mad pyro.
Oh, yeah. We won't give you confetti, but we'll give you pyro. Can I have both? No. No, you're not an Eddie Guerrero. We did that to Chris Benoit, but no, not for you. It's like, oh. So I think that's it, right? That's all?
Check my notes.
I think that's all that we...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Oh, so actually we could talk about the predictions we did in the game so far.
Oh, okay.
We haven't finished the predictions.
Oh, you have them there?
Yeah, I have some of them. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so we did up to 7 predictions on WWE 2K22 because I haven't downloaded 2K23 yet, so don't fucking yell at me. I'm waiting till I get paid, so fuck you guys.
Yeah, I can't download it because my PS Plus, well, Sony decided, oh yeah, you know when you can keep a PS game for a while, then they eventually take it out because it has like a expiration date? Yeah, that happened to me. So they want me to pay for it. So no, I'm going to wait for the price to go down for 2K22 for me to probably buy it. $15, literally. So if it goes, it has to go down eventually because 2K23 is out. So 2
different people because I buy a game. I bought 2K22 the moment it launched. I paid $60, and then this one is $70. So I'm gonna pay the $70.
A lot of people on the internet are going to look at you saying that. See, this is why these games are like this.
But okay, so the first match we did on the 2K22 was Brock Lesnar versus Amos, and in the game, Brock Lesnar won. And honestly, they kicked each other's ass.
They did. They did. And it didn't last that long either, did it?
Yeah, it really didn't.
Yeah.
So the game predicted it to be a short match.
Yeah.
So therefore, he predicts it's a short match. So next we had the women's tag title match. I don't even think it's for the fucking tag titles. Let me shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
it was Becky with Trish and Lita versus Damage Control. The Damage Control won.
Huh. Oh, yeah, that's right. They did. They won.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty good. And it ended pretty fast, too.
Yeah, it was a pretty fast match.
It reminded me of the old WrestleMania matches when they had Divas matches, when they just had it there just to be quick and shit like that. I was like, damn, guys.
They didn't even give them a chance.
For real. I'm more like, where's the highlight with Lita and Trish? You know?
And then the next match we did was Rey Mysterio versus Dominic. And
Rey Mysterio won.
Rey won.
Rey Mysterio took that chancla
and whipped his ass.
Yo, that shit was.
And
good.
Honestly, this match was actually pretty quick too. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I hate. Oh, I hope this year's WrestleMania is not like that because I've noticed some WrestleManias I think just go by quick because we're running out of time. I'm like, yeah, because you guys are talking too much instead of putting the show on.
Yeah, like, shut the fuck up and get to wrestle. The fuck. Okay, next match we did was Bianca Belair versus Asuka. Bianca won.
Yeah.
And honestly, it was a lackluster match.
It was. I hope that's not gonna happen at Mania.
I don't think it will because
it's Asuka and Bianca.
Yeah, and Bianca could put on a show. I love Bianca. Yeah. She could definitely put on a show. So can Asuka. But yeah, going back to, I have a comment about that match, but talking about that match, but yeah, Bianca had 2 great Manias already. She won 2 times in a row. I feel like she doesn't need to prove herself at Mania anymore. You know, she did it twice.
Yeah.
So I feel like Asuka should win it. That's why I picked Asuka. Should win it. That's why I picked Asuka.
Rub that nasty taste.
That was my reasoning. My reasoning for earlier, fuck that reasoning. That was my reasoning. Oh my god, the moment in my video that I let me shut up. But what I have next on here, I'm high. Okay, we have Seth Rollins versus Logan Paul. And Seth Rollins won. And it was actually a great fucking match.
It was pretty good. It was pretty good.
I don't really recall, but I know it was a good match. Because it was...
The Usos versus Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. And the Usos won this match. And to be honest, this match sucked. It sucked.
The matches sucked.
It sucked.
They probably would be like, yeah, 'cause you guys had it on Calm.
I'm like, we watch con matches plenty of times, and they were good. And some of them were actually like, oh my god, that's cool, and they killed themselves. But this one sucked. It sucked. The crowd died. even the game of the audience was like. So.
I feel like the best match that happened on here was Austin Theory versus John Cena, and John Cena won.
Yeah,
the United States Championship.
Yeah, he did. He won the United States Championship, which I was upset, but it probably made the crowd happy.
But my prediction was correct, so therefore, if it happened in this universe, it will happen in another.
But I think that's it, right?
Yeah, it took us almost an hour to talk about this.
All right, so hopefully you guys enjoy WrestleMania 39. Hopefully it's good. The card doesn't look bad.
Just know we're gonna be doing video. I'm gonna do little videos throughout the whole day of Mania for night 1 and night 2. He probably will too. Keep updated for that. I haven't been on YouTube in like over 2 years. You guys are probably like, bitch, where the fuck have you been? life just fucking takes over. Shut the fuck up.
Life finds a way.
Yeah, life
basically.
just finds a way.
So.
But yeah, finally back to my wrestling. So.
All right. I'll see you guys. Be safe.